the first video, we covered the basics of how the pieces move. So in this video, I will be applying that to the goal of this video: board setup, gameplay, and captures. The chessboard has 64 squares and 32 pieces in total, 16 pieces for white and 16 pieces for black, with the pieces on opposite ends of the board. The vertical sets of squares on the board are called files, so all these squares, and all these squares are called files. The horizontal sets are called ranks, so all these squares are in a single rank. Each side has 8 pawns set up along the second to last rank from the edge of the board. In the last rank, each player has 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, and a king and a queen. Most people have trouble remembering how to set up the king and the queen. So an easy way to remember is that the queen is always on its own color. So you see the white queen is on the light colored square. The black queen is on the dark colored square. Chess.com automatically sets up the board for you, but it is still important to know how the board is set up, either for playing in real life or just as general knowledge. Now gameplay. White always moves first. Each side alternates turns, and one move is counted as both sides moving once, as you can see. So that white moves and then black moves. Both of those moves count as one singular move in the game. The goal of the game is to checkmate the opponent, which is threatening your opponent's king, and your opponent having no way to get out of danger. I'll go over checkmate in a future video. Now the final concept of this video: captures. A piece can only capture a piece of the opposite color by moving normally to the square which that piece is at, which takes that piece off the board. Here are a couple of examples. So here you can see this white queen, it can move all the way over there to that square and capture the black rook. Or here, the black bishop is threatened by the knight, so the knight can move over and capture. And finally, the black queen can capture this bishop by moving diagonally, and it can take the bishop. However, there is an exception with pawns. As mentioned in the last video, pawns move in a forward direction, but they do not capture by going forwards. Pawns can only capture by moving diagonally forward from the square that they are at. Here are a couple of examples. So this pawn, the 2 squares it can attack right now, is there and there. But since there's a piece on this square, the pawn can capture that piece. Now it can attack there and there, so it can take the black queen. That's it for this video. Don't worry if you thought this was boring. It's only going to get more exciting. Bye.